All right, guys.
Here in San Antonio, the Tower of the Americas, standing 750 feet tall in the center of Hemisphere Park. The Spurs play before the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Thomas Robinson.
I just like his effort on the boards, guys. It's always aggressive and energetic. He brings a lot of passion with his play in the paint.
You know, a lot of times his numbers don't tell the whole story, because even if he didn't win the rebounding battle,
let's go ahead and win this one. This would be nice. I fucking
Looking at
hate
San
playing these
Antonio,
guys.
they want to turn it around.
We've
after the
lost
to
so many games. It's ridiculous, dude. I'm like the cooler of the team, I swear to God. Like, my presence makes us lose. I don't get it. It doesn't matter if my team scores good.
149 left to play here in the first.
That's super my
Shots
fault.
good by Mills.
Pass it right over
I
my
tell you
face.
what, Greg Popovich, a really impressive leader for the Spurs. He's able to keep all of his players locked into what's best for the team. Has a military background, played basketball and studied at the Air Force Academy before serving 5 years in the Air Force.
For that screen,
You know, some of the leadership that he brings to his position was learned from his past experiences.
God. Help me out, little bitches.
And he's able to get it back.
Oh, my God.
Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete.
I allowed the offensive rebound on that. Are you fucking kidding me?
In good position for a playoff
I don't
run.
understand the logic.
And checking out San Antonio.
It's probably,
They're 5
honestly,
spots away.
good
Look at
logic.
San Antonio, they've got to be wondering
just
how
don't
they slipped
understand
from
it.
being an elite team last year to just a middle-of-the-road team this
Rebound,
year.
bitch.
Well, the bottom hasn't dropped completely out from under them. I mean, this is still a team with plenty of talent, so there's time for them to put it together.
Screen for you? Or?
There should be a sense of urgency at this point. They've got to get things rolling here.
Man.
Right
Yeah,
side
go for
Leonard.
something.
And the pass to Q.
Why would you pass it
Leonard
back?
with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Correa with the ball.
Get it out, bitch.
Leonard against Wright. Pass to Leonard. Lopez right side.
Go, big
A
man.
floater. He lays it in.
17 and 9.
And
I
Clark,
like
you
the
mentioned
idea
Bob's
of
time
us
at the Air
winning,
Force
so maybe
Academy.
we should
That's
stay
where
in
he
the
got
league.
his start in the coaching ranks.
Yeah, 6 years as an assistant there. He was head coach at Pomona.
Wow. You got your
Assistant
shit
coach
locked.
with the Golden State Warriors and the Spurs, and eventually moved into the front office.
My
in
guy
San
blew right
Antonio.
past me. He should have shot it
Wow, what
instead
an
of passing.
amazing run it's been for him. 17 years as the head coach of the Spurs.
Leonard with the ball. Now right
Popovich has
defender.
been there 17
And here's
years.
Mills for 3.
Wow.
And he gets the bucket.
I still get points for that
Mills has got
because it was
6.
good shot defense, and he fucking stroked it in my eye and gave me an eye patch.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock
Embarrassing.
and game clock. Here's Q, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oof.
Q's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he wasn't
Wish he had
phased
dunked.
at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
Wow.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe
Pull up like
he'd
that,
prefer to
give me a
bring
chance
him
to
out to the
get into the
perimeter,
bucket.
but whatever works, go to it.
With 1 on the clock.
Thought that spin.
No good.
Oh, man.
And that does it for the
Thought that
first
spin was
quarter.
going to go down.
It's the
and get good.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
When we come back, March 17th,
The Utah Jazz.
Utah Jazz on a lucky green day. Put me back in, coach. Put me back in. I'll do good. I'll do good. Try to do
We've
good.
got Boris Diaw. Corey Joseph is out there with Nando De Colo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Q.
Look at this. Look at this
And
team
yes, sir, that one
unity.
drops. Q's got 6.
The team unity of just
We've
taking
got
it to the rack.
1:48 left here in the second. Here's De Colo.
It's hard to want to just guard one guy. I just want to go where the ball is. I'm not
Dives
patient
for it.
enough. Ooh, get him.
6 on the shot clock. Outside
get that.
Leonard.
Rebound,
And
bitch.
he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Going out.
Well,
Throwing out eye patches
is a
everywhere.
do-it-all type of player. I mean, defense, rebounding. His role on the Spurs hasn't been that of a big-time scorer.
XX. Oh,
But he
bro.
is efficient, scoring the basketball. He's just the kind of player that helps you win games at a high level.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kev. Well, Q in their last time out against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him to. He dropped in 15 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Doris, thank you.
That's a horrible shot.
You know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
Pass to Barton.
Man, I want him to shoot that.
Lopez
you got
with
5.
Diaz there. And the shot is good.
Lopez for the 2.
Lopez has got his second basket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too
I
easy.
hate Lopez.
Here's Joseph.
Ooh,
And
get
that's
some,
out of bounds.
bitch.
San Antonio will retain possession.
Block that shit. That was pretty gangster, dude. Court pony now.
Here's Mills.
Oh no! Fuck. That's the opposite of gangster shit.
Time in this one.
Get posterized on the fucking buzzer
Lead
beater.
by 13.
Every
Coming
highlight.
up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down
The highlight will
highlights
be
from the first half of play.
The San Antonio Spurs were down, but then so and so hit the buzzer beater right before the half, and then it sparked the blah blah blah, and yeah, and the Spurs win by 2, and because it was in overtime and they pulled DJ Hess out at the very last second again and put him on the bench for him to finish the game. That's what happens every goddamn time. It's ridiculous. I'm sick of that happening. I'm trying to get my stats up though, bitches. I need to get that B stat.
Duncan left side, and Bellinelli kicks to Duncan.
I just got to be patient and stay on my guy.
Duncan left side.
It's so sucky sometimes.
6 to shoot. Mills dishes to Duncan. They turn over the 24-second buzzer,
we'll take
signaling the shot clock violation.
Nice job, Duncan.
Looking at how they stacked up in the league statistically over the last month, here's what the Trailblazers did. First in shooting percentage, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish.
What the fuck, dude?
And when they do that,
God
they're on
damn
their
it.
game. They're tough to beat.
On the floor for Portland, Hugh.
Good putback.
Jim is out there with Terrell Wright. Then there's McCollum,
Pretty.
and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot.
I had a wide open lane. How did I miss
Out of
that?
nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that
Wow,
rebound.
at least I got a foul because that would have been ugly. I should have passed that one. I wish I knew how to pass it last minute. I just don't understand how to do it.
Players with the most steals this season. And you look at Q. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And what I've been especially impressed about,
Late, did
guys,
it say?
is his anticipation defensively. Always
Ooh,
seems
I
to be
got
a
it.
step or two
I
ahead.
got it.
And the numbers reflect that,
Alrighty.
Steve. I call it
That's
being
my
a
number,
frame or
8,
two ahead.
0
Very few
assists.
players have that ability. He's not fooled very often. No matter what kind of offense the other team is running, he's usually right on point.
I need to stay beat up in this bitch.
Pass to Berea. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum.
CJ.
And a moment
Why
here
would
to
you
take
do
a look
that,
at some of the
man?
hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Are they in the bonus
Contested
already?
shots
Son of
and
a
block
bitch.
shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue defensively and getting some steals.
Boris Diaz checked in for Bellinelli.
Down low.
Here's Robinson.
He likes his kisses down low.
Robinson's got 6 points.
One of
don't
the
care if I
sweetest
can get
moves
it.
in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Be patient again. I always just like go for the steal, and my guy always scores.
The
on it.
dish to Duncan.
It's like if I help out right here,
Feeds it to
right
Mills.
here. See, just
Lets
like
the
that.
free fly.
Fuck,
The
dude.
shot is good.
I shouldn't have leaned in.
11 points in
I
the
called
game.
that shit.
That bounce
As soon
pass
as I
got
leaned
him the
in,
ball
they
in
kicked it
rhythm
back
right
out and
away.
scored on me.
Q.
Oh my God, come on, dude. That was a good look, right? I mean, it felt like a good look.
And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
We're up by a lot.
So the
I guess it doesn't
Trailblazers,
matter.
their last game, a loss to Memphis.
And Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could
except
tell
we
things
lost.
were not clicking for them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it
good
could have
turnover.
been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be listless.
Nice.
Batum, good.
And another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
One of
As
the
we
worst
conclude the third
defensive
quarter, pretty much a
performances I
blowout. It's
have
been a
ever seen.
one-sided-
That's awesome. Alrighty.
Tune in next Sunday, March
No.
16th.
You already know. I don't want to play against you guys again.
And
Actually,
let's
I'm
quickly
saying
have a
about
look
every
at
team
the
now. It's like, I
streak
swear to God, I've been
assist of the
spanked by
game,
every
which
team.
Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here.
Let
doing
me
his
back
best.
in the game, please.
Trailblazers leading by 17. Duncan is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Nando.
Did I just
DeColo.
screen my own guy?
And it's Tony Parker. And it's Ginobili in at the 3 slot. That's the
Oh, look
San
at that.
Antonio 5.
Probably doesn't help that
They
I'm
get it
like
again.
right next to my own guy.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the
For
basket.
the
He didn't
700th
get to that one quite in
goaltend this
time,
year.
Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Morris Diaz.
It's like we're
checked
playing
in
on a
for
4-foot
DeColo.
hoop. And they just reach their hand up and goaltend every game.
Ginobili against Matthews. Hermano Ginobili, good for 3.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now.
Gotta
where
turn
they've
it up.
done exactly
Get
the
turned up.
opposite And backed off.
Q passes
Oh,
to Aldridge.
shit. That's not how to
Stolen
do
by
it.
Duncan. And a fast
There goes
break
my
now
C+.
for the Spurs.
There goes my B.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Fuck you guys.
Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
I should have called for a
Trailblazers are
screen
gone
in the
just
last time.
33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Q passes to Matthews. Stolen by
You just fucking
Ginobili.
turn it over.
Kicks it to Leonard. Got a piece of it.
Nice.
Matthews with the steal.
Get it back.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
Good. Wow, wrong
Trailblazers
guy.
moving the ball around. The three-pointer, no good. Spurs
Shit
trailed by
balls.
14. 3-on-3. Here's Parker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I don't have 10.
Parker's
I have
got
8
10
points. I haven't
points
done
in
shit.
just the second half. Outside Robinson. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Yes. So pretty.
And the Trailblazers lead
bad
by
I don't get
14.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight.
Parker outside. There's the feed to Leonard.
I don't want to foul
the
Parker,
three.
but I do want to foul Parker.
Portland grabs the miss.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Q passes to Robinson. Here's Q. And that's
All
good.
right, good enough.
Robinson
You know,
picking
I'll
up the
take it in
assist.
if I need to.
10 points for Q.
He has great dexterity inside. He can contort his body, shift in midair, hang time. He can
said
protect the
super
ball
homo,
and finish through
sir.
contact. Just an impressive player in the paint.
And Steve, that's not a skill that most players have. I mean, that's exactly why they try to feed it to him in the paint whenever possible.
Clock at 6.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Matthews against Ginobili. And he
Oh,
gets
why
it
would
to
you
go.
foul, bitch?
I love when he
Fucking-
takes the ball inside.
Gonna get
That's when
fouled
he
out.
seems to really get on a roll.
Manu Ginobili is really one of those electrifying all-around players. I mean, he's as fun to watch as any guy in the league. He scores, he defends, has a nose for the ball. He does everything, and usually
for me.
he packs a bunch of production into short stints
Where are
of
you
playing
going,
time.
homie?
He's now in his mid-30s.
Jesus.
The question
I
becomes
can't make
for him
nothing
is
happen if they don't give me
how
the
much
ball
longer
or
can he
give me
go at the
opportunities
level
to
he's
screen.
played at throughout his career.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. Their best
guys
offense
really
has been lacking in his opinion.
Fucking,
He
and
let
then
his
it's my
players know
fault
about it.
because he ran a
Look for them
train
to
on my whole
really
entire
start pushing
team
the
in a fucking
basketball.
circle.
Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high
Just get the
volume of
bucket.
shots. likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks,
I wonder
Doris.
how much worse a C- is.
And for
versus a
Ginobili
C.
last season, his shooting percentages dipped just a little bit. Now 36 years old. He's, breaking down, it seems like on a more regular basis. Is he starting to fade in your eyes?
Sure, he is, but he's still capable of
Take this fucking big dude
playing
down
out
here.
of his mind on any given night. And that's what you want from a guy like that at his age.
Did I
You're
rebound
not going
it?
to
I
get it
blocked
every
him.
night, but can he continue to help you win games? No question,
awesome.
Ginobili, he showed that last year. And these are the types of games where it's obvious one team clearly had the edge. Tonight, it's going to be a great win by a large margin for Portland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for LaMarcus Aldridge. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
Again, the
Block
miss by the
attempt
Spurs.
again, dude. You see that?
High-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking.
Get it?
his head.
Please get it.
that one's
I needed
good.
something
And
to
a
happen
terrific
here.
run to really
I
put
would
this
like
ball game
to
away.
have had a
And
C.
now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Leonard kicks to Parker to end the run. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, he's really amped it up in this quarter. It took him a little while.
I feel really silly and stupid for letting him do that to me like that. Poor performance. Team scores C. I'm getting the hang of this game. I really am. Really not. Glad to have won? Yikes, dude. It's so bad. I don't know how people do good on this thing. My rank is still the same. Is that must be like my point average and my assist average or something. That's pretty shitty. My overall grade is gonna be a C+ forever.
Greetings,
All right.
passengers. We're about to begin our
We're gonna
descent
go
into
into
New
New
Orleans. Please
Orleans
prepare
next
for
game, I
landing.
guess. We'll catch you guys next episode.